it is a time in which we need to desperately cry out to him and seek his face, that he would pour out his Spirit and return us to the great foundation that we had. We've, as you guys were talking just a minute ago, we've lost the foundational principles that have made this nation great, and so we need a revival. And so that's what this conference is about. We're excited about it. We're looking to bring a message that will permeate the entire nation. And of course, I know that you guys are going to be covering this on tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday night, and we'll be broadcasting our speakers for each evening. And of course, we have this stream live, and so this message is, we're praying will go out into the nation and grab a hold of the nation, and there will be a great prayer movement that will be initiated that will turn the hearts of the people of this country back to God.
Sammy, let me ask you a question, and I don't know if you've studied past revivals or not, and this may sound like a stupid question, but this is something I've always wanted to ask an evangelist, so we have you on the air. If what you're praying for and what Heart Cry for Revival is calling out to God for, if a revival does come to this country, what would it look like? What are the kinds of consequences of true heartfelt revival whenever they take root in a nation?
Well, the first thing, of course, is that the people's hearts are going to be changed. And I think that, when we talk about elections and a democracy and the type of thing that we have here is wherever the hearts of people are in this nation, there goes the nation. And so we've got to address the heart issue. So there's going to be changed hearts. Now, what will that look like? That will look like, first of all, I think there will be restoration of families. I think what has happened in our country, there is a lot of anger in this nation, and I think a lot of it is a result of the breakdown of the family life. And so when our hearts are changed, the first thing that's going to happen is the way we treat the people who are the closest to us. And who are the people that are the closest to us? It's our spouse, it's our children, it's our parents. And so I think there will be a restoration of the family unit. That will be a major thing. I think there will be some very strong social implications that will take place. And this has always happened in the history of revivals, that some of the great social institutions and ministering to people and some of the great nonprofit organizations that have risen in this country have come out of the Great Awakenings. And so there's been this reaching out to other people who are needy, who are hurting, and God taking that and using that. One of the problems that we've had is when you don't have an awakened population, then the government does that, and the government then puts restrictions, and then you end up ultimately in the situation that we're in today. What we need is people's hearts transformed so that we love one another, so that affects the family unit. There's a restoration, a healing within the family, and then from there it goes on out into society and into culture.
Well,
by the way, the last Great Awakening that took place, there's been 3 major awakenings in the history of this country, but the last Great Awakening was in 1857, over 150 years ago, and that was when there was a collapse in the financial district of New York City, and out of that rose a prayer movement that spread across the country and literally changed the face of this country. So, the prayer often comes when things collapse underneath us, and I think what we're seeing is a collapse within this country morally, economically, spiritually, in every way, and if my prayer is that it won't be just a blimp on the screen of the history of this nation, but it will be something that will grab us and cause us to seek him.
Sammy Tippitt with us from Asheville at the Billy Graham the Training Center, where the 2013 Heart Cry for Revival Conference is taking place. American Family Association, American Family Radio, part of that, because we believe, as Sammy believes, that we're going to have to see a great move of God Almighty in this country to change the future of our nation. I really believe that. Sammy, we're out of time for this segment. We appreciate you joining us, and we just wish you all the best there.
Thank you so much, and I hope that all of your listeners will tune in tonight and tomorrow and Wednesday night, and also check out the live streaming we're issuing a strong, clear call for revival in America, and we appreciate your partnership in this.
All right, thank you, Sammy.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. Tim Wildman here with Ed Vitagliano. I have